Still to come, did all those UFOs turn out to be UFNOs? That's good. What did Obama know about UFOs? A new government report is keeping the unidentified in unidentified flying object. U.S. intel officials say they found no evidence that the weird things Navy fighter pilots have been seeing recently are alien spacecraft. But they say they can't rule it out either. Way to take a stand, intel guy. On video, the strange objects moved in ways that defied logic, then plummeted at 40,000 miles per hour. Sounds like CNN's ratings. Am I right, Tom? Meanwhile, former President Barack Obama was recently asked about the subject. On the notion if aliens were proven to be real, he asserted there would be immediate arguments like, well, we need to spend a lot more money on weapon systems to defend ourselves. New religions would pop up, and who knows what kind of arguments we get into. Interesting. Officials said none of the 120 incidents they examined were the work of the U.S. military, although they haven't ruled out technology experiments from Russia or China. Well, that's comforting. But if China says they aren't responsible, their word is good enough for me. Kat, you've tried to get abducted and they declined. So they are fairly astute about quality human life.
I'm actually a quality human.
Yeah.
And if I'm not, that's actually a huge reflection on your judgment. So I think that the UFO thing, I think it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing?
Yeah, I think there are aliens that are probably out there, maybe. Because why wouldn't there be? You know, and if the government says, maybe, maybe not, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yes.
How would they know?
They couldn't even figure out a virus.
Exactly.
They thought a virus came from a pangolin.
Exactly. And of course, would that be weird? Like, we're weird. Like, we kind of suck. Like, Freaks and Geeks was canceled after one season because it couldn't compete with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Right.
Like, they're probably out there and they don't want to hang out with us.
Still defending James Franco.
Not at all. Not at all. I was too old for him 10 years ago.
Oh, perfect. Joe, I want to throw out my reoccurring theory that if there happens to be alien life forms and they're delicious and nutritious, it is our responsibility to harvest and eat them because we already eat our fellow earthlings. We eat cows and chickens and lambs. They are earthlings. But if all of a sudden there's something out there, and who cares if they have an IQ of 200? If they're delicious, it's on us to eat them. That is my theory. I think that like I would go to war over this theory, Joe. Joe, I don't know why I'm talking. I don't even know why I'm still talking. You have been abducted.
Greg, if aliens think I'm representative of the human race, joke's on them. But I would eat an Alf burger. I think you might be onto something.
An Alf burger.
But I question if they don't know what it is, how can they possibly say what it isn't? It's also interesting to me that like one day we're reading Fauci's email saying don't offend China, and the next day our government's saying that alien might just be a Chinese technology spying off our coast.
Do you think this idea or that just UFOs is a distraction from other things? Like
I think they're distracting you from the robots.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I think that they have thrown you off the scent of the robots. So when the robot invasion starts, you are not going to be prepared.
You know, it's true because I probably would have done something on robots tonight.
Exactly.
If it wasn't for the space aliens.
Exactly. But this is such a my husband kind of thing, and I would think that once they come out and they we think we have aliens, you would think that would be like, oh, let me go and find out about the aliens, and he's like, no, let me watch the aliens on the History Channel. And I'm like, they literally just said they're giving you actual footage of things that they don't know what it is, and you're like, hey, back in the 13th century, that disc might have been an alien. Like, you're looking at that instead. So it goes to show you, we thought we were going to be so excited. If you think back to, the Area 51 thing, when they was going to open it up, and everybody was like, oh, we're going to go down there, we're going to see the aliens. Now they're telling you the aliens are here, and no one is blinking an eye.
You know what, though? I figured it out that it has to do with robots. Okay, so
just figured it out.
So when you see these unidentified flying objects, those are like tears. blips in the simulation that is created by AI robots. We're just a simulation run by AI robots, and we notice there are little holes in the movie screen. Those are the holes, Tom, like the holes in your very soul that I can see. I can see your holes, Tom.
I get it. I understand. But this shows you how little I trust the government at this point.
Yes, of course.
Is that I've never been into aliens, never believe in spacemen. I never liked the X-Files. And then yesterday, the government came out with a statement. They said, none of these incidents show that there's any alien. And I was like, the aliens are here. They're here.
Yeah.
So, you know, I believe just the opposite. But I think that I've never believed in them, really. But my working idea is that if aliens do exist, they're jerks, and we should just shoot them. Just shoot these things out of the sky.
Wait, can we make a trade? Can we give a few Earthlings up and maybe get a quality trade going on here?
I would definitely do that.
Because I got a long list of people. I'll take a couple aliens over some of the ones we got here now.
Over the entire Democratic Party. You know what I'm saying?
That's some nice red meat there, Greg.
Yeah, I served that piece up, huh?
But can't they shoot? I mean, the thing is, just they put out a statement saying, by the way, nobody fly your things, you know, because we're going to shoot them down.
Yes.
And then we can see what it is.
Yes.
When it's shot down.
Yeah, but what if it's the Bubble Boy? Throwback to a great story from yesteryear.
Yes.
The Bubble Boy. Remember that one? Was that what his name is?
Balloon Boy.
Balloon Boy. I ruined that.